Hey there, my name is Francine Honey. I am in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada at the moment, and I want to say thank you very much to Canadian Beats for having me on here and for all of your support over the years. I quit my job 10 years ago. I was an IT project manager for the federal government, and I've always written songs my whole life. I downsized, I saved all kinds of money so that I could one day quit my job. And before I did that, in fact, I wrote this song for my dad because he was celebrating 50 years of being a barber in Tweed. My father had a dream before I was born to live life outside of the norm. So he took a wife, learned a new trade as a barber away from the farm. 16 kids on the farm, he crossed the bridge to Tweed. Back in 64, a family in a new home. He opened a salon across the street from Ron's with the scissors, a clipper, and comb. He said, "Come, sit in my chair, and I'll cut your hair and make you look grand." He said, "Come, sit in my chair and tell me your cares, and I'll understand, I'll understand." So yeah, I wrote that song probably 11 years ago when he was celebrating his 50th. And little did I know that this little song that I wrote for my dad would start this whole career that I've been on. And it's just so amazing, everything that's happened. I remember playing this for him, shaking it, like literally shaking in my boots. I could hardly strum the first chords of the song. I was literally, everything in my whole body was shaking. I had such stage fright. It was at the Tweedsmuir Hotel in Tweed. And of course, my dad cried, my mom cried, we all cried. And I wrote a song, of course, a few months later for my mom. Then I was writing songs for my sister, my children, everybody I was writing songs for. I put all this together on a little homemade album, and I sent it out. I gave 50 copies away for Christmas, and people were calling me saying, "Please, can I buy a copy of your new CD?" And so that's kind of how it happened. Since then, I played the Bluebird Cafe. I've gone to Italy and played in vineyards. Songs that I've written have won awards. Oh my gosh, I just won 2023 Austin Songwriter of the Year. If you would have told me 10 years ago when I started this that I would have my music played all over the world, I would have music videos that touched people. Snowflakes on My Eyelashes is a song that I wrote, and it has brought so many people and their stories to me. They've shared their hearts with me, and I so appreciate each and every person that I've touched with my music. And I want to thank you, Canadian Beats, for having me here. My most recent single is called "The We Used to Be." It's if you're in a relationship and you remember those days where you were tangled up in the sheets at 3 a.m., having long conversations. I'm sure that's what you were doing at 3 a.m., having long conversations. And you remember those days and you miss those days. This song will inspire you to hold on, hang in there, because maybe the new version of you as a couple is much stronger than the we used to be. So enjoy. I hope you enjoy the video, and thank you very much for listening. FrancineHoney.com. Thanks. Cheers.